Good morning, friends. Hope you are all fine at your home. And still, my topic continues as US hegemony in world politics. And I told you about the concept of first Gulf War, and I gave you the question on this also. And we used to other synonyms are video game war, computer war, and after this war, the US came up as a world leader in the world politics, and incredibly the US may actually have made a profit from the war. According to the many reports, the US received more money. Just imagine and think about this sentence. The US received more money from countries like Germany, Japan and Saudi Arabia than it had spent on the war. जितना पैसा उसने खर्च किया था वॉर के ऊपर कुवैत के को सेव करने के लिए, and it bombarded Iraq like anything. Whatever the money it has spent, it had received much more money from Germany, Japan, Saudi Arabia and many more other countries. So it was in profit. Okay, war was there. Many loss was there. Many losses were there. Lives were gone. But at the end, it came up as a winner. So then after this war, what era comes? The Clinton years. I left you over here. Today my topic is the Clinton years. Bill Clinton, another president. But this man, Bill Clinton, was not very much interested in war, and not much interested in world politics. It was interested in domestic politics. And it doesn't mean that in world politics it didn't interfere in other world politics. But it was much soft issues. He was interested in soft issues. Who? Bill Clinton. Now I want to put a very interesting cartoon that this boy is thinking. And what is he thinking? Is it true that the US has never fought a war on its own land? US कभी भी अपनी ज़मीन पे नहीं लड़ा है. Suppose India and Pakistan, India fought for its own land and fought in own land, right? So they were many countries, they used to fight in their own land. But US, true that US has never fought a war on its own land. Doesn't that make it easy for Americans to get into military adventures? So it is said that America is always interested in military adventures to show the politics, to show the political infrastructure of the world that look, I am the leader, I am the superpower, right? So now I start with the Clinton years. Despite winning the first Gulf War, George H.W. Bush, his full name was George H.W. Bush, lost the US presidential election when? In 1992. Could be a question when George H.W. Bush lost its general election for the presidentialship in 1992. Then William Jefferson Bill Clinton of the Democratic Party, we used to call his nickname was Bill Clinton, of Democratic Party, who had campaigned on domestic rather than foreign policy issues. I told you just now, this man was interested in domestic issues, not the world politics. Bill Clinton won again in 1996 and thus remained the president of the US for 8 years. He was continued for 8 years president. Continually he fought 2 elections for the presidency and he won it. During the Clinton years, it often seemed that the US had withdrawn into the international affairs, withdrawn into its internal affairs and was not fully changed in the world politics. In foreign policy, the Clinton government tended to focus on soft issues. I told you. And he want to focus on soft issues like democracy, promotion, democratic promotion or democracy promotion, and climate change and world trade rather than on the hard politics of military power and security. What is the hard politics? What do you mean by hard politics? Hard politics is related to military power. It could be a question. What do you mean by hard politics? Or what do you mean by soft politics? Soft issues. Hard politics means that military power and security is a hard politics, and soft issues are democracy, promotion of our international affairs, climatic change, world trade, economic issues. So these are the soft issues. So nevertheless, US on the occasion did show its readiness to use military power. ऐसा नहीं है कि US ने कभी क्लिंटन के ज़माने में it didn't attack on other countries. It's very interesting now. The most important episode occurred in 1999. In his time, during his time, most important episode was in 1999 in response to the Yugoslavian action against the predominantly Albanian population. Yugoslavia is disintegrated. It was an Eastern European country, and Yugoslavia is disintegrated in many 4 or 5 countries. In the province of Kosovo, the air forces of the NATO North Atlantic Treaty Organization countries led by the US bombarded targets around the Yugoslavia. They bombarded American NATO. They bombarded on Yugoslavia, and Yugoslavia was disintegrated, including with the USSR. For well over 2 months, 2 months American bombarded on Yugoslavia, forcing the downfall of the government of Slobodan Milosevic and stationing of a NATO forces in Kosovo. And this Clinton forced NATO to station over there and save the Kosovo people from the Yugoslavia. After that, this 1990s year, Yugoslavia was disintegrated, including with the USSR. Next video. It's very interesting aspect. Do read about Yugoslavia. It will improve your knowledge. Next video. Till then, take care and have a nice time. Thank you.